This week sees the launch of a new competition, Bahrain's Top Model 2009. We're here at the first photo shoot for the competition, and there's 8 finalists who are going to be competing for the prestigious title. Let's have a walk inside and let's find out more about the competition. Let's go.
En los años 1600, cuando el tirano mandó, las calles de Cartagena, aquella historia vivió, cuando aquí llegaban esos...
So we're here now with Aaron Dahl from Fact magazine, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Bahrain's Top Model. So tell us, Aaron, what's the competition all about?
Well, basically, you've heard of a reality TV show. This is a reality magazine series.
Okay.
So for 6 months, we're going to be showcasing 8 models.
Okay.
One photo shoot each month, and then the people of Bahrain get to vote on who gets to win.
All right, so the people of Bahrain can actually get involved with this.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the magazine's known now for being sort of more interactive and having some kind of interaction with the public. So this is another one of our campaigns. We had one recently called Get Published, where we got writers to write in and we chose one of their stories based on readers' votes.
Yeah.
And this is our next campaign, which is a bit bigger, 6 months now. So this is the next stage in that sort of interactivity with the magazine.
Brilliant. Well, you said there you've got 8 models. Was there a lot of people entered? How did you choose the 8 finalists that were going to be there?
Well, yeah, we got more interest than we thought. We thought we'd sort of test it out, and actually we got over 60 applications.
Wow.
Which made it much more difficult to choose. There was a panel of judges. The selection committee was 3 people. There was an ex-editor of Vogue magazine, the fashion editor of OK Middle East, and myself. And we locked ourselves in a room for an evening and went through all the applications, and finally came out with the top 8. I suppose the criteria we chose to choose a top 8 were 3 things basically. They had to have dedication to modelling in Bahrain, so they have some kind of history, done some fashion shows, done a few shoots, to make sure they were actually wanted to be a model. The second one was an actual desire to be a model. That was the most important one, to make sure they actually wanted to have a career in modelling.
Yeah.
And then the third one was you had a sort of big application form with 20 or 30 questions, and they were looking for imagination and sort of interesting answers in the application, because that really comes out on screen as well. When we take the photos, it really comes out their personality, and that's really important as well.
Okay. And what do the girls get out of this at the end? Is it just to be in the magazine, or do they get prizes? What's happening?
Well, they're going to get a few things actually. They're going to get a professional portfolio at the end of it to help them launch their careers. They're also going to get sort of monthly prizes for each winner each month. It's not going to be like some other competitions where you get one model knocked out each month. They're all going to stay into the very end. We have a big finale grand prize ceremony where the Bahrain model will get crowned. We also have about 500 dinars worth of prizes at the end for the eventual winner. And as I say, the monthly prizes as well. And also they get to be Bahrain's top models
All right,
for a year.
That'd be a nice title to
Get a
have.
crown and everything. So,
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, and are you planning on doing this as a yearly event? Is this something you want to launch for the future?
Yeah, we're hopefully doing it, seeing how this one goes, of course, but hopefully we're going to do it every year. So it'll be Bahrain's Top Model 2009 and then 2010, and everyone can reapply, and hopefully we'll get more and more interest and more votes from people of Bahrain so they can choose their top model.
Okay, and you mentioned about the public getting involved. What do they have to do? Do they have to get a copy of the magazine, or how can they get in
Basically,
there?
they can pick up the magazine. Each model will have a photo shoot done each month, and they go through, and it'll all be to the same criteria for each one, and they just decide who's best, and they can either SMS their vote, or they can email, or they can call us up and tell us as well. You can pick the magazine up at all major supermarkets and bookshops. We're on the checkouts of Jawaz, Al Osra, Al Jazeera, so you can go and get them up there. and yeah, get voting.
Brilliant. And apart from being able to see the models' pictures, obviously every month, will we be finding out a little bit about each model?
Yeah, each month we'll have a little bit of background, a bit of gossip from the shoot. I think you're going to see some footage later on about the actual shoot. So we've got some behind the scenes stuff going on there as well, some gossip from the models as well, and a few quotes and bites and all their previous work. So hopefully we'll get a bit of a momentum going on their past skills.
Brilliant, sounds fascinating. Well, thank you for talking to us, and
Thanks very much for having me on.
No worries, and we'll come back to cover the finale hopefully.
Yes, please do.
All
Yeah,
right,
fantastic.
Well, we're going to have a chat now to Laura Beale. She's the fashion stylist and she's going to join us. She's also one of the top models here in Bahrain, so she's going to tell us a little bit more now as well.
En los años 1600, cuando el tirano mandó, las calles de Cartagena, aquella historia vivió, cuando aquí llegaban esos...
So we're here now with Laura Beale. She's one of Bahrain's top models and she's actually the fashion stylist for Fact magazine. Hi Laura, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Tell me Laura, how do you decide the fashion and the locations for each shoot?
Okay, today we needed a kind of studio based, so we're using the photographer's house. She's got all her lights and everything set up in the background, as you can see. We are using a fashion brand Mango today.
Okay.
With the accessories, I did a little challenge for the girls. When you rocked up, you picked a number between 1 and 8, and then you got given a bag and you didn't know what was inside the bag, and then you came out here, stepped in front of the photographer, and you had to pose with that item.
Yeah, and I believe we've got Laura Meal instead of Tyra Meal.
Yes, Laura Mail.
I'm sure you've all heard of American's Top Model, and they get the Tyra Meal, so I believe the girls are getting Laura Meal, which is quite cool.
Every month.
Okay. Well, you're a top model here in Bahrain. We've seen you on half the billboards around the island, and you do magazines all the time. What advice do you have for budding models in Bahrain?
I think everyone needs to just be themselves. I think you've got to listen to people's advice, the photographer's advice and everybody else. Everybody's not going to have a decent picture all the time. You know, I've experienced that, and you're not going to love every picture of yourself. And just remember that being a model isn't just having a pretty face, you've got to have the attitude and everything to go with it.
Yeah. What is it you enjoy about modelling?
I don't know, I guess it's given me a lot of confidence. I wasn't a confident person to start with, but being behind a camera gives you a big confidence boost, and seeing yourself out there on big billboards.
And now you're behind the scenes as well, you're doing the fashion, so did you find the modelling from beforehand helps you being a fashion stylist now?
Yeah, because I can put myself in the model's position, you know, and I know what she feels comfortable with and what she doesn't feel comfortable with. I enjoy it, I enjoy both aspects of it.
Brilliant, thank you. Well, thanks for chatting us today, and we're hopefully going to see you in action in a bit.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right, let's go have a look at the shoot then. So there you go. If you want to find out more about the competition, then just pick up a copy of Fact magazine from this February's issue. Take care. Bye-bye.